As long as I'm not speechless, I'll always have things to say.
My life is so exciting that anyone would want to get involved.
With love by my side, every moment becomes precious and nothing scares me anymore.
Before you judge me, look at the weight of your own past.
Being famous is just a moment, but leaving a mark is eternal.
I will always defend the truth, whatever the cost.
Poverty is a disease. I have been vaccinated against it.
Don't you know this cafe?
No, not at all. Here, new spots grow like flowers. You close your eyes, a new place opens. What's she doing here?
Sit down. Well, I got you two together because after my tea time, I had a talk with Anastasia, and I think we need to get some things straight. When everyone went home, I stayed with Anastasia and we had a nice chat, and she shared with me her feelings of resentment towards Kassie. And I thought it was a bit rich to start a possible peace.
Yes, because frankly, I still haven't digested the rumor you started about me.
Excuse me? About cheating on your husband? I never said anything about you, Anastasia.
That's what I heard. And coming from you, it hurt me. We were friends. The whole town was saying it. Before this show, we were all in the same circle, so we knew each other. And at the time of my divorce, I heard that Kassie was saying that I had cheated on my husband, which could have worked against me in this case, but mostly it wasn't true.
I swear I didn't say anything. In Oasis Springs, rumors spread like crazy. Everything is amplified and distorted.
And that's exactly why we're here. It's time to get to the bottom of this before it gets any bigger every time we get together.
If we had to drink coffee every time we heard a rumor, we wouldn't even see our kids.
Honestly, I'm ready to put this behind us, Kassie. But I needed to talk to you about it face to face.
That makes me feel better because frankly, this whole thing has been weighing on me too. I never meant to hurt you or your children. I know her children, I know her home. And I would never have allowed myself to hurt them in any way, shape, or form.
Fine, then let's move on. But there's one more question I want to ask you.
Go ahead. Might as well get it all out on the table now.
Kassie, why did you want Nayla to defend you at Solange's party?
What? Nayla told you that?
Yes. She told me that you insisted that she stand up for you, and I'd like to know why.
But Anastasia, I don't understand. Fix your problem and shut up. Why are you opening another file?
It doesn't make sense. I told her how I felt, and she goes and tells you everything. She acted like we weren't friends. Kind of like with Caroline.
I admit I wasn't expecting that either.
I'm more shocked. Nayla has changed completely. The truth is, Nayla doesn't shock me anymore. She don't wants to be friends with me so much that she does everything and anything. I don't understand. Come and tell me directly.
I didn't want to trick you, Kassie, but it seemed strange to me. So I needed to understand.
At least now you know where you stand with Nayla.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, I don't mean to do anything bad.
Clearly. I thought she was a sincere friend, but now she's proved the opposite and has been for quite some time.
We've all learned something today, haven't we?
There's something else I wanted to talk about. Caroline.
Yes, I don't agree with his exclusion.
The same. Whatever their differences, she didn't deserve such treatment. But coming from Andrea, I'm not surprised.
That's exactly what I think. And with everything she's going through right now, she needs us. Seriously, how can we just throw our friend out to pasture like that? These women, Solange and Andrea, have no sense of friendship.
I agree, and I want to support her. But I also don't want to damage my relationship with Nayla, Solange, and Andrea.
I'm going to follow my heart. Caroline doesn't have to pay for stories that don't make sense and that she had nothing to do with.
We don't have to choose sides. We can just be there for her without trying to create a new conflict.
No one's going to tell me what to do anyway. We're not in high school to choose sides. Oh, yes, I'll take care of that. I want to avoid a clan war.
As long as we all agree to stick together, that's the main thing.
Exactly. We move forward together without letting tensions divide us.
Mom, I've decided. I want a jungle-themed birthday party.
Oh, the jungle? Original.
What exactly are you thinking?
I want animals. A real monkey, a parrot, even a little snake.
Really? That'd be great. We could rent a mini farm for the occasion.
Is he normal? He accepts everything.
Weit, animals?
Isn't that a bit excessive?
No, and I also want a clown, balloons everywhere, and a huge treasure hunt.
Sounds doable. We can organize all that, sweetie.
Okay, he's the owner of the card, but we'll both decide how to spend it. Simon, do you realize that this is going to cost a fortune?
It's only once a year, so we might as well mark the occasion.
Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
The older she gets, the more I get to be the bad parent. Okay, but no snakes in our house.
Fine. But I want a big talking parrot.
Deal!
Ruth, we'll see about the pet list.
How are things going with the group, my love?
The group. There's always tension. The fact that the truth about Caroline's husband is not known, I don't want to take the risk of associating with her.
With the Ridley affair, yes.
Yes, I can only count on Naila, Solange, and Anastasia. The others. It's complicated. They think they're lawyers.
Have you tried talking?
No, I don't want to.
I'm tired of IT.
I understand. But you do well to concentrate on those you trust.
The fact that the girls and my husband understand and support me. I'm totally reassured. I realize I'm not crazy.
I just hope it all works out.
Maybe your trip to Paris will help calm things down and bring you back together.
I hope so. If not, I'll distance myself from them all. The trip can take quite a turn at the airport alone.
Do what's best for you.
In the meantime, we can start planning my jungle party.
Exactly.
Well, as long as it doesn't end up as a zoo at home.
Honestly, Caroline, the tea party at Olivia's, what a disaster. I'm still in shock.
I understand. Nayla's words hurt me deeply.
But Naila, what's wrong with her? I don't recognize her anymore.
Neither do I. Her attitude was horrible. It was like she totally despised me. Honestly, I can't believe it was my 9-year-old friend talking. Maybe she was possessed.
Yes, she was very serious in her ideas and above all hurtful. Honestly, I didn't expect that from her.
What about me? What am I going to say?
I'm so sorry, baby.
I got the impression she wanted us to understand that we didn't count on her anymore. And above all, not to count on her in this matter.
That's what hurts me the most. After everything we've shared together.
I'm disappointed, really. But at least I know who I can count on.
Fortunately, that's the whole point of friendship. I think Naila's forgotten that a bit.
A bit too much? I think so too. But you know, with Olivia, we've looked at each other a few times like, is she serious?
And Andrea and Solange, who follow each other like this.
I totally agree. They'd rather run away than talk like adults. It's ridiculous.
And afterwards, they'll probably say we're the bad guys, when they're the ones who behave like kids, organizing these big meetings at night.
It's just childish.
Anyway, Tunas doesn't have to answer to anyone.
Especially not to people who slam the door at the slightest problem.
Really? By the way, how are things going with Thomas?
He's hanging in there. He knows, and I know he's innocent, and he'll prove it sooner or later.
I hope the truth comes out soon. He doesn't deserve all this.
No, but his lawyer is confident. There's solid evidence in his favor.
That's good news. He has my full support. I believe in Caroline and Thomas. I've known them too long to turn my back on them. I owe it to them to support them as a true friend. Me.
Thank you, Antonella. It means a lot to me. Thank God you're here.
Always. And when all this is behind him, we'll celebrate with dignity.
Oh yes, I'll tell those girls it's time to apologize for their behavior.
Definitely.
I can't wait. Let's go to Versace and continue our shopping.
OMG, don't say it twice, darling.
This desert retreat is perfect and modern. The whole town is present at this inauguration. All the elite. So there's bound to be Caroline.
We've all been invited by the town mayor.
I'm coming with my husband to rest.
This place is just magical.
Hello, can I talk to you?
Wow. For a moment, I thought it was the police. Honestly, Nayla, I'm disappointed. I don't understand how you can stay silent while Caroline gets sidelined like that.
Because you think it's that simple? It's not just a question of support or not, Antonella. There are things you don't see. In this fight, Antonella only wants to defend one side and not understand the other. But she blames me for not understanding as she does. Do you understand the explanation? Because I don't.
What I can see is that a friend of ours is going through a difficult time and you're not doing anything for her.
Don't you think it's hard for me too? I'm in the middle of all this, and no matter what I do, it's going to end badly.
A bad end? My best friend is a psychic and I didn't even know. What a shame. So you'd rather do nothing? Is that your solution? Close your eyes and let Caroline fend for herself against her hyenas?
It's not that simple. If I side with Caroline, I lose my convictions, and I'm not ready for that.
What if it were me in her place? Would you react the same way? Would you abandon me too?
What the hell is Antonella playing at? Honestly, I don't know, Antonella. I don't want to lie to you, but I can't give you an answer you want to hear.
What? What? I wonder if praying for her will be enough to bring her to her senses? Wow. So basically, you don't even know if you'd be there for me? That says a lot.
Stop it. It's nothing against you. I'm just lost in all this, and I'm doing the best I can. Sincerely, I wonder what she expects from me. Do I have superpowers?
No, Nayla. It's not a question of being lost, it's a question of values.
My values are always there, but I also have to think about the consequences of my choices.
Consequences? Have you thought about the consequences of your silence? Frankly, I don't think Nayla ever liked Caroline. You can't be friends with someone for so many years and not support her when she has a problem. Unless I'm crazy? I don't know.
I think about it all the time, but I refuse to rush into a decision I'll regret.
You know what? Have it your way. If that's your version of friendship, then I know where we stand.
It's not what I wanted, but apparently you've already decided I'm at fault.
It's not a question of right or wrong. It's just a question of principle, and obviously we don't have the same ones.
You're my daughter's godmother. We've known each other for years. And today you dare to tell me that we don't share the same values and principles. Oh wow, that's nice, very nice. Maybe so. But if you refuse to try and understand me, then this discussion is pointless.
Exactly. I'd rather leave it at that. Good evening, Nayla.
Good evening, Antonella.
Honestly, the place is incredible, everything's perfect. Yes, I'm going to love this new place and the atmosphere, and everyone seems to be having a great time. Yes, I'm going to love this new place and the atmosphere, and everyone seems to be having a great time. There was still some tension in the air. True, but it was inevitable, given everything that's going on at the moment.
Speaking of tensions, we need to talk. These two aren't going to run away from me forever, so while we're all here, I'm going to confront them with their behavior.
Caroline.
Look, I'll be honest, I don't want to be seen with you.
Andrea. Shoot right in the middle of the target. Right in the middle.
Andrea is such a coward, she can't even look at me when she talks. What? Are you serious, Andrea?
Well, I think I've made myself clear. Very clear indeed. Yes, I'd rather not. I'm sorry, but I don't want to get involved. Sorry, Caroline, but I understand her point of view.
So you're leaving too? I have the impression that they have more energy to talk about me when I'm not there than when I am. Isn't that hypocrisy?
It's nothing against you, but with everything that's being said about your husband, I don't want to tarnish my image in society.
My husband will soon be exonerated, and all this will be a bad memory.
Maybe, but until I have concrete proof, I prefer to keep my distance. I'm neither a lawyer nor a judge, but I know that the evidence Caroline only knows about isn't very credible. I mean, valid.
Solange, I know my husband, he's anything but dishonest.
I don't doubt it, but this story is much too big for me to get involved.
It's ridiculous. It's too big. But you made a big deal out of it right after the media reports. I don't understand.
You don't have to understand my position, Caroline. Just accept it.
Understand that my friends are abandoning me when I need them most? No, I'm sorry, I can't do that.
I never said it wasn't hard, but I have my own image to protect.
But what image is she talking about? Nobody knows her, not even at the end of her street. My husband is wrongly accused, and yet you're already condemning him like everyone else.
It's not a question of condemning him, but of waiting for proof before taking a stand.
In the meantime, you prefer to pretend I don't exist?
I prefer to stand back, and I think that's better for everyone. She gets so weepy, I feel like I'm on trial. My darling, worry about the victims and not your Birkins.
You want me to understand that? Fine. But I have one last thing to ask you.
I'm listening.
Tell Andrea not to spread rumors about my husband.
I don't think she...
Really, Solange? You think I'm moisturizing with bleach or something? Yes, she does, and I'm not going to let it go.
What exactly are you going to do?
If this keeps up, this affair will go far, and I won't hold back.
Caroline, it's not the best solution. And now she wants to pile up the lawsuits, that one.
I have no other choice. Warn her.
I'll talk to her, but I can't promise anything.
That's all I ask.
Nayla, I wanted to talk to you about Antonella. I can feel the tension between you starting to get heavy.
I know, Olivia, but I'm not going to pretend just to calm things down.
I'm not asking you to pretend, just to try and talk to her without things getting out of hand. Up until now, I've been trying to figure out how all her relationships got so twisted. They seemed so close that I thought of them as sisters.
Honestly, I don't see why it should be up to me to take a step. I have my convictions, and I'm not going to change them to please her.
It's not about changing your mind, it's about finding common ground. You're like sisters, aren't you?
Yes, but if Antonella were really my friend, she'd accept that I think differently from her. I can see that Olivia's approach is sincere, but I think that only Antonella and I can work this out.
It's not that simple. She feels you've let her down, and you feel she doesn't understand you.
Because she doesn't understand me. She wants me to side with her without thinking, but I'm sure of my ideas.
Listening to Nayla's version, you can understand her point of view when you don't know anything. But why is she so quick to forget her 10 friendships with Caroline? I just think she wants to feel that her friendship means something to you, even if you don't think alike.
If she can't accept that I have my own thoughts, then is she really a friend?
Of course she is, but friendship is also about listening and compromise.
I'm sorry, Olivia, but I don't intend to be a weather vane who changes her mind at the slightest conflict.
I'm still convinced that Nayla doesn't know what she's talking about. She talks too much without thinking. So I understand, but it would be a shame to lose Antonella over something that could be fixed with a little communication.
If she wants to talk calmly, I'm open to discussion. But if she's going to lecture me again, I'm not. I'm all for the truth and she knows it. So really, what have I done wrong? Act as I wish? I'm still free to act as I wish.
Just try to see things from her point of view too. Doesn't mean you have to agree. Just try to understand.
I can try, but I want her to do the same for me.
That's all I ask before we go to Paris. Because the truth is, it's inconceivable that we'd go to Paris in this atmosphere.
We'll see. But I'm staying true to myself, whether I like it or not.
Nayla, we need to talk. I heard you told Anastasia again that I wanted you to defend me. Why did you do that, sir?
Oh no, it's my party, because I don't see what the harm is. I didn't make anything up, I just said what happened.
Nothing wrong? You betrayed me, Nayla. It was a private discussion. Why did you feel the need to talk about it? What's wrong with her? Can she question herself a little?
I didn't do it to hurt you. Stop exaggerating. All I did was tell the truth.
It's not a question of exaggeration. It's a question of trust. Why are you doing this? What's your problem?
My problem? I'm just tired of being accused of everything. Actually, I'm tired. I'm really tired. And after tiredness comes death. And I'm not going to die for Cassie's nonsense.
That's not an accusation. That's a fact. You repeated something that didn't have to be repeated, and now it's coming back at me.
You want to know what I think, Kassie? I'm sick of this constant arguing. What exactly do you want from me?
Swear to me, she's doing it on purpose. This can't be happening. I just expected a little loyalty, Nayla. But apparently that's too much to ask of you.
Loyalty goes both ways. You want me to be on your side, but as soon as I make a choice that doesn't suit you, I'm the bad guy? Seriously, Cassie's expectations are neither reciprocated on her side, let alone respected.
It's not a question of choice, it's a question of respect. And right now, you're clearly lacking in it.
You really think I'm going to apologize for that? Forget it, Kassie.
So that's your answer? You don't even feel remorse?
Remorse? I'm sick and tired of people coming down on me for everything.
This woman is just unpredictable. I'm shocked I don't recognize her anymore. If you go on like this, Nayla, you'll end up alone.
If you keep looking for me, we're going to reach a point of no return.
Maybe we're already there, Nayla. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're not my friend anymore.
Okay. If that's what you want, then so noted.
Is that all it does to you? Don't you feel anything?
Nayla, confess, but am I her husband? What does she want? For me to get down on my knees? To buy her flowers? A bag? Stop. I just feel relief, Kassie.
You've become an insensitive person.
Thank you. No, I just realized that some friendships aren't worth saving.
In that case, all the best, Nayla.
Same to you, Kassie.
Hey, my love, good and you? Okay, I see, I understand. Caroline doesn't come to Paris.
Andrea won, Caroline 0. Vive la France!